Well, hello everyone, the Ontario Gardener here, and today we're going to be talking about the spring sale on Steam. It runs from March 16th, which is yesterday at the time of the recording of this video, and it runs from March 23rd, which takes you to, I believe, next Wednesday or something like that. So their spring sale is just games that are on sale. I want to run through some of the ones or some of the categories that I kind of enjoy, and then we can talk about those games, maybe for something to plan for a future Let's Play series or a one-off. There are a couple games right in the front here. Valheim I never played. Interesting. I'm not sure if I'm into it, though. I don't like dying. Satisfactory. Love Satisfactory. One of these days I'll get a good playthrough on this. It's just I get bored with it because it gets to be so tedious. But modding is a thing now, so I should start doing some mods. Dwarf Fortress is a game that I do want to play. Again, no time for it at the moment. RimWorld, I think, is from the same developers as Prison Architect, which is another game that's on my list. I love Prison Architect because the graphics and the style is the same. These couple ones here are kind of just, and none of these have any sort of, there's no comparison to either one. They're just what's on sale. So what I want to do is I want to go down to the ones that I want to check out. And let's check out city and settlement games. And that's the type of games that I enjoy playing. Some of these I have played, some I haven't played. Kenshi I haven't played at all, but it is on my list as well. So we have some down here. We're going to click on the City Builder tab. There we go, City Builder tab. So off of these management games are okay. This one I have played. I don't really into it. Good Company I've seen as well. They're just tedious. Like, I love The Sims, but just the design is very tedious for me. Sapiens, I played the demo. It has been updated a lot since I released the demo or the prologue on my channel. So check that out. Farm Manager, another game. This is only $9. I may actually pick this up because it's so cheap right now. So this is Canadian dollars, by the way. So in US dollars, it'll be cheaper. Euros, it'll be cheaper. Depending on where you're at, it'll be a different price. But I may pick this up. It's only $9, $10. Snowtopia is another game. It has mixed reviews. It's about basically designing a ski resort. Now, it seems fun on paper. There was a game years ago. I'm not sure if it was like Ski Resort Tycoon or something, back when like Roller Coaster Tycoon was out, and it was very difficult. Like, it was fun, but it was just like, tedious. Power to People, another game that I did play the demo on this, or I'm not sure what you want to call it. Another game that's on my radar to pick up and play because it's quite positive. It's about designing power grids for your cities. That's basically what the gist of the game is. High Rise City, again, I've played this. It's similar, I guess, not quite like, it's not City Skylines. Nothing can compare to City Skylines. This is a different type of game, though. It is a builder. You have a lot more involved with it. It's decent. I'd still stick with City Skylines myself. Magna Gracia, I don't even know. Oh, this is a tile builder. I played many games on my channel similar to this. Basically, they're tile builders where you have a score you have to beat, etc., etc. 2 Point Campus, again, these games are so expensive. This is $53 on sale for $37. Basically, you design a campus and it's kind of like Sims, kind of like, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to pick it up. It's still too expensive for me. Ostriv, I've seen this played as well. This one's actually not on sale. I'm not sure why it's here, though. It's a kind of medieval city builder management game. Panorama I did play. This is actually free to play right now. It's basically you have to achieve scores by getting different tiles, and it's kind of like how Dwarf Romantic is, and a lot of these hexagonal builders. It's a very fun, casual, different game. It's free right now, so pop on over to Steam and pick that up. The Tenants. Another game that I've seen played. This is, again, kind of like The Sims in a sense. You have to design buildings, basically. Again, a lot of these are very time sink games. Settlement Survivor, I have played before. It's neat. Again, it's similar to like a Banished, and it's a lot more involved, but again, on sale. So these games that are on sale are quite appealing. Popular titles, the Anno games, I was never into. Dwarf Fortress, we talked about. Ixion, or Ixion, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. It's on sale right now, 20% off. This is a very, very in-depth space survival strategy game. Frostpunk is really on sale. This had a lot of good reviews in the beginning, and then it kind of trailed off, but it seems like the positive reviews are out now, are still positive. This game is 5 years old, by the way, but again, it's $7. $7, well, okay, $8. $7, $8. Jurassic World, I've seen this played, but not my style of game. It's a cool concept, but it's just, I'm not into like zoo, like I like the idea of like zoo builders and animals. It's just, I don't have that design niche, I guess. So I don't really want to. I won't play that. But again, on sale set. These are 70-80% off. Northgard, never played it. On sale. Quite an old game. Kenshi, which I already talked about before. Age of Empires 2. This is definitive edition. I believe this is the one that's been remastered. If you pick up any game from this, pick up Age of Empires 2. It is hands down the best of the Age of Empires series. It's one of the best games of its generation, and you know what? It's still one of the best games today. It's not like a city builder like SimCity, but you place buildings. It's about war from Age of Empires back in the day. This is, to me, this is one of the top games that ever existed, in my opinion. So pick that up, $14. Humankind, again, pass. 2 Point Hospital is on sale for 75% off. I may pick this up. A lot of these games, by the way, I applied for keys and just never have gotten the keys or was declined, which is fine. I'm not sure why that's not. Maybe something's wrong. Oh, there it's popping up there. Again, this is very similar to 2 Point Campus. This one's a lot cheaper. It's a fun kind of kitschy design game, but again, $9. It's really on sale. Tropico, I played Tropico 5 or 4. It's your very standard type of game like this. It's you pick policies, you build this, you get bananas, plantations. Like it's a game. It's a time sink game. But again, if you like this type of style, pick it up for sure. Remember, Royalty, this is just an add-on or a DLC. They are billions. I've seen this played many times. My friend Bold Viking has played this many, many times. A game where you basically have a certain amount of time or years in game to build up your defenses, and then hordes of zombies, like billions of them, come and try to break down your walls. So it's a very interesting type of game. Never played it. I want to at some point. Farthest Frontier, Against the Storm. Wally, my friend Wally1169, he's a very, very good Against the Storm player. Head on over to his channel. It's called Wally, Wally 169. Wally 1169. He's very good. He has good tutorials on Against the Storm. I highly recommend his channel. Rimworld we talked about, and now we're getting down to sandbox type games. So we are kind of going through. We're at popular titles. We're still in city builders though. City Skylines. City Skylines is and will always be the new SimCity. Back when SimCity 2000, 3000, SimCity 4, SimCity 4 Rush Hour are arguably one of the best titles around. SimCity 5 was a huge failure. It sucked the way that you had to be online. It was just a terrible rendition of the game. I don't know if Will Wright or Maxis had any part of SimCity 5, but it was terrible. And then there was a game called Cities XL, which was a decent game. You actually had the first curved roads, and now you have City Skylines, and there's tons of DLCs out. That's what this one is. So I want to get back to doing City Skylines. There's so many DLCs. I don't know where to start. But again, if you love SimCity, pick up this game. You won't be disappointed. These other ones I'm just going to skip over. We talked about most of these already. We talked about most of these already as well. And we're still under kind of city builder. These are resource management type games. Project Hospital is different than 2 Point Hospital, obviously. Same type of management style game, similar to Shopping Tycoon and stuff like that. Settlement Survivor, talked about this one already. It's a fun game. I will come back to this for sure. There's another Anno game. There's tons of Anno games. Parkitect. I know Parkitect used to be very, very popular. Not for me. The design aspect. I loved Roller Coaster Tycoon, but not when you had to design pathways and terraform. That was not my style. But again, on sale. Check that out. Most of these other ones we already discussed. And then we have economy games down here. These are all games that aren't necessarily on my list. Some of them kind of go together. What they are, we're not going to go through all of those. Then we have casual games. These are very much there's Spore. I remember I used to be, this is December 8th. This game is almost 15 years old, 14 years old. This was a game that was of its generation way back when. I think it was Will Wright that did this one. He's the same one that did SimCity. I believe that was from him. I'm not sure if Maxis put it out, Maxis at the time, but this was a very procedurally generated game. This is one of the first of this was a very unique game of its time. You could design your aliens. You had to go through and evolve and, Maxis. So Maxis was the developers of Sim Tower, which was a classic game. If you never played Sim Tower, you're missing out. You can still find downloads of it online. You may have to get a Windows 3.1, installer for it or something, but I love Sim Tower, SimCity games, the original ones, and Spore is a continuation of that. I don't think Maxis puts out many games anymore. Float Sim is another game where you're floating around and you have to collect items to build up your town. It's a game that I've never played. I want to play it. I think it'd be much more of a game to play multiplayer, but it looks so fun. Cat Tales, these are just you're playing cats and colonists. There's a lot of, this is almost similar to a, no, not really like Autonauts, totally different. But then the Sushi Spinnery here, basically designed a sushi restaurant, is $6. Some of these are so cheap. These are almost like mobile games, but they're not. Farm Life, they're so cheap. So Toby talked about the other ones, Manga, Hot Spring Story. Then we're back to here again. And then here's a whole other list of them. So the other one I want to look at really quickly would be, let's see, where's the list at? Colony Sims. A lot of these will kind of be one in the same. Like none of these are really different. Here's another RimWorld one. Oxygen Not Included, Spaced Out. This is another DLC. This is from a couple years ago. If you ever played Oxygen Not Included, a super fun game, very unique game. I've never gotten very far in it, but super cool. The DLC, this DLC is only $11. Hop on and get that. Surviving the Aftermath. This is a kind of, I've played this a little bit. It's not like Surviving Mars. It's nothing to do with that. I played it a little bit. Basically, the Earth is a wasteland. You have to build it back, and you have to survive. I don't know too much about it. Some of these other ones I'm not even going to talk about. Craft of the World. I don't even know what that one's even about. $6. Some of these games are really, really on cheap. Astro Colony. I have played this one before, where you basically start in space. You have to build a spaceship up. You have to go to different planets and evolve. For $20 Canadian, that's pretty good in my opinion. So there's a lot of games here that I haven't played. There's a lot of games that I have played, and there's some that I'll obviously never play. But yeah, there's just so many games. There's only so much amount of time. But we're in economy type games here, and this is just like certain categories, of course, be Castled, Arcadia, or Academia, I should say. Some of these are $2. Stronghold HD. I don't know anything about this game. It's 10 years old. It's $2 Canadian. Like, pick it up, Here's another one. This is a Stronghold 2 Steam edition. This is the HD edition. Universe Sim. This I've never played before. I'm not sure if this is a Maxis game or not. But again, it's basically colonize a planet, and a lot of these are that type of game. It's very cool. This one, Frost Camp Stories. So tons of different games here. If you're into puzzle games, there's tons of puzzle games. Fix the Road. This one really seems interesting. What do you gotta do here? Never seen before. How do you just look what this is? Animations. You actually have to basically build roads. That looks really interesting, by the way. Maybe I'll pick that game up. That looks so cool. I'm going to add that to my wish list. Only $8. Rail Route. These are just management type games, or puzzle games, I guess you would say. Train Valley. Blockhood. What's Blockhood? What? Look at that game. That looks super cool. I'm going to favorite that one. Our wish list, that one. Tile City. $3. Look at this one. Huh. I'm going to check. This game looks so cool, too. Basically, you put... I'm going to check a whole bunch of these games out. Tile Town. Like, they're $4. $3 Canadian. Tile Tale. I'm going to wish list all these games. They look super cool. Balance City? What? Look at that. 87 cents. We're buying this today. I figure that's less than $1. Again, these aren't new games. This game is 7 years old, but, why not? 3D House Puzzles. I played Reefland. Super fun. Buildings have feelings, too. Look at these $4 buildings. Oh, there's so many. I'm not going to go over all these, but there's so many. Not this one, but there's so many different games here. Merge Me, Citizens, I played Citizens before. Clicker Planet, all these cool games. Eustasia, Islands of Cubes. I played this game too. One very similar to this. It's kind of neat. These are very, none of these are very Farming Sweeper. What is this? Oh, these are all coming soon. Look at that game. I like to wish list everything because it's all super cool stuff. Vertical Kingdom. I've seen this game too. It's kind of a turn-based, but I'm not gonna wish list. I'll remove that one. Anyway, guys, I'm not gonna keep going through. Tiny Town's another cool game. A lot of these are coming soon games, or some that aren't actually on sale. But they just wanted they're listed anyway. Tile Cities is one we just favored. That one is $3 Canadian. This is Domenjor. This must be like a German game or something. But anyway, here's Dorfromantik. I played this one. Mini Motorways, played that one. Islanders, I played. Urbic, I played. I love Urbic. I played a lot. I played Terra Nil is a very fun game. It's gotten an update since I played it last, but it's very, very cool. Again, this is actually... Oh, this is Terra Nil, the actual game. So this is different than the one I played because this is a pre-purchase. I did play a Terra Nil game. Maybe it was a prologue. Played Citizens, fun game. Village, I played. I think I played Village, but yeah, so many games, so many games. This is events that are coming up. This is just different things. This is nothing to do with the Fest Terra Nil coming up. I will check that game out as well. Put it back into the wish list. So anyway, guys, that is the long short of it. I just want to basically bring you along. There's a lot of cool city builder, sim games, tower defense game, puzzle games, colony games that are on sale right now. So hop on over to Steam, see which ones look fun for you. I added a whole bunch to my wish list because they seem super fun, super cool. All right, guys, head on over to Steam. If you like this video, please consider leaving me a like as well as a comment. What are some of your favorite titles that I showed you here? Do you like these type of games, or are these not really your style? You like FPS games? Do you like RPG games? MMO games, or do you like city builders like me? All right, guys, thanks a lot. Hit that subscribe button, really help me out, and I'll catch you guys in the next Steam video. Take care now.